So in Japan, some police district, like some police cars have their own mascot.
Oh, okay.
So this is not too unrealistic to have a Badgie the Badge
Mm.
gremlin. I don't know what it's supposed to be. We're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
Beats me. It took almost 30 minutes by taxi. The traffic wasn't even that bad. Interesting. The two buildings at the beginning, I sort of like assumed were kind of close to each other, but
they're quite a distance away from each other.
yeah.
So.
I mean, we don't know that a murder happened in this building, but like, I still think there might have been. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hmm? Hold on, what's that?
It's broken.
Someone used the smudge tool at the top left of that thing.
Yeah. It's got handprints all over it.
Yeah.
And it's broken.
It is weird.
Why does it undulate like that?
Oh, well, wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. Trying to make him the police mascot.
Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow.
I could have sworn I saw it when I murdered that guy. I mean, what? Forget the Blue Badger. What's that next to him?
Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Oh, he noticed me.
He sure is running over here fast.
Hey, pal, what are you doing here?
That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there?
What? Oh, well...
Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information.
Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal.
Well, it's good to know that
he was
not
flossing
dead.
next to the Blue Badger.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
No idea. Why?
Well, I think they're designed after a panda. I honestly thought it was going to be a scientific answer.
Yeah.
A panda. Not that I have scientific proof. It's just a theory.
Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory?
It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We've just been to the zoo, see?
What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo? Yeah. Look at that patrolman. Sorry, look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. Must be a detective.
And then I said, hey, you do that to your soup will get cold, buddy.
That's hilarious, sir! Oh, I'm so hard to cry!
No one likes a kiss ass. I guess he wasn't saluting, he was wiping tears from his eyes.
They make a good pair. Do they? Alright. The detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action.
Somehow the thought fails to excite me.
I was wondering about that. What, the dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece.
You made it.
Is that why it's got smudges and...
Yeah. You made this, Detective Gumshoe?
The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die. Poor Blue Badger. Fated to dance until he drops.
Okay, apparently this is important for the court record. Yeah. I mean, I can see why, given what we know about the case, but still.
I always get excited when I come to the police station.
Why is that?
It just feels like I've jumped into a movie.
Huh?
You know, with all the police and criminals.
Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting.
Sure it is. Look at the two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust.
Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911.
You know, Mr. Wright, I always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looks like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human.
She has a point. You're right, the police officer did do it, he didn't look human. Yeah, what's... Oh, okay, I can't actually look at it in that way.
You can't examine parts of it.
Yeah, like I can't, well, like it won't let me turn it around because it's not a model or anything, it's just a photo of it.
Okay.
Okay, well, fair enough. Interesting. So, the blue badger we saw in the intro, it could be this one because it can be wheeled anywhere. Where was it at the time of the murder?
Oh. It looked like, it did kind of look like it was indoors.
Yeah, it looked like it, but where was this at the time of the murder? Because it could have been anywhere. It didn't have to be here. Didn't have to be in the police station. It could have been somewhere else. Turns out, no one did it. The blue badger was wielding the knife and it moved its arm up and down.
Yeah, it just can't stop dancing.
Yeah, someone just happened to go in front of it as it moved.
People die and the blue badger dances. Why won't he stop dancing? I give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Well, I've got some news for you.
Yeah. Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She said she summoned the detective at the prosecutor's office and she killed him.
Happened in the prosecutor's office.
Oh,
So, okay, so it had...
office, though?
It presumably hers. So, and she was spotted by... But why? What? Okay. Again, let's take everything we've heard at face value. Just humour me for a second. You're telling me that you, in the span of, let's be very generous, 3 minutes, broke into a car, got a knife, went up to your office, the person just happened to arrive immediately as you got there, and then you killed them. And also, Angel was there for some reason. Why was she there? Didn't she say she was in... No, she said she visits security for her boyfriend. She didn't say she was in security. But, like...
When they say the prosecutor, did they mean Edgeworth's office?
Not his, but that he's on the 12th floor. There are other prosecutor offices. She's probably got one on a different floor.
Oh, okay.
I would imagine. But, like, that's what you're trying to tell me. That happened within 3 minutes. Again, assuming that we can take 5:15 at face value, assuming we can take it. Like, I mean, we all know it's not her. Like, unless it is, and that's a really surprising, like, oh, actually, we've given you the answer. You just need to, like, believe it. Like, that would be kind of funny. Is that the guy who died?
That's his idea,
yes,
yeah.
that is him. Okay, so it is that guy. Okay. Interesting.
But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second?
Huh? Me?
Why is this little girl so peeved at me?
She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister.
Whoa, the chief prosecutor's little sister. Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, my job?
Yeah.
Well, nothing really.
I am a detective at the police station. It's not that weird.
They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time?
What do you mean, this time? Then, what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true, we've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being led into the criminal affairs now.
That's not true. Von Karma murdered someone.
Yeah.
It was proved 2 months ago. Like,
The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat.
Good.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall?
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy.
A patrolman in charge of a crime scene? It's unheard of, pal.
Alright, fair enough. Anything I can present you with? You'd be like, I'm gonna present with his own thing.
As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better than to go blabbing on about things I don't know about.
I think the game does not, or did not think, that people would send his own thing to him, because he made this damn thing. I don't want you to do that either. I literally gave him the blue badger that he made. I've never seen it before. What are you talking about?
He should be proud of his work of art. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday.
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for my diligence myself.
Ah, congratulations. I yawned, congrats.
Yeah. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
I'll tell you what it is when it's relevant to the case in day 3, right? Apparently he's forgotten.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors.
He's got enemies. Edgeworth has enemies. Yeah. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car. Stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
The car and knife do seem a little too well organised to be a coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
I have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Alright, well, I want to see if we can move to the underground parking lot again. No? I really thought maybe we could. Do you recognise this? Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, it's not at all. Alright, worth a shot. I figured probably no. Detention centre? No, okay. Presumably not here. No, okay. Well, I've missed something. Maybe here. What if I have to present to you, or talk to you, or you've got nothing else? Oh, you got a new thing showed up. Oh, that's fine.
Edgeworth troubles. He's in a tough spot again.
Again? What do you mean again? Like you, dude. It was 2 months ago.
Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney.
Why are you telling me this? Like we haven't experienced it.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, No one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the Department of Higher-Ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. If I go elsewhere now... Okay. I'll present you with this. No. It's nothing. Would you recognize the knife? No, okay.
She's just not interested in anything related to the murder, even though she apparently witnessed it. She just wants to keep offering us tea.
Oh, he's gone. Okay. Interesting. What have I not done? Yeah, I'm definitely not there, alright.
Did you examine everything in,
I thought I did. Oh, I didn't examine this.
The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign.
Nice slogan.
I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprint sets.
I don't think it's that kind of campaign.
What family wouldn't want to set at home?
I mean...
Yeah, but the thing is, it takes like a week to get like a match.
Mm.
Because it's such a long, it's a lengthy... It's good, anyway. It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar.
I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this?
Hey pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that, you have to turn it into the police. People like you, they get me into so much trouble all the time.
Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot.
Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Boom, doo, 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 doo. Yeah, sounds familiar. You ever heard of a guy called Slippin' Jimmy? Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him in a criminal... Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim.
That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is it.
Yes, Bruce Goodman.
So, this ID card belonged to the victim?
He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Did you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground when we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Interesting. 2 years ago is when Edgeworth met Lana.
And he was talking about, yeah, thank you, Emma. They were talking about the evidence transfer. Evidence transfer, Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot.
So he died in the parking lot. Specifically in that room. Which makes sense, given that he's, like, the outline
silly
is
string
at
silhouette,
the car.
is that, yeah.
But, like, it's still weird. Alright. No, I was confessing as much.
And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you.
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is. What was his name? The guy in the parking lot.
That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police.
Officer Marshall? Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA.
I would love it if his name was actually Bruno. It's just like, no, his name is Bruno Mars Hall. It's just like, oh, no, you got it all wrong. It's not Marshall. For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe.
Sweet, thank you.
With a name crossed out. Why?
We'll look at that in a second.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if this gets us anywhere.
Just act like you're supposed to be there. Nobody will look at you twice, pal.
Alright, well, let's take a look at it. Let's see what's crossed out. What did it say?
Hey, look there. Looks like something's been crossed out.
Maybe it was a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe?
Let's see. Annual bonus. $20. What? That's not long. I think a couple zeros are missing.
No, that sounds about right. At least in that detective's case.
Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator.
Yeah, you're gonna make no money. How exciting! Yeah, it seems to be the thing. Alright. Fair enough. I'm enjoying the 3D model viewer. Okay, so in theory we should be able to look at the other side. Yeah, here we go. Nice. It looks like the investigation is still going.
I have to be getting back to the shop. Mystery voice.
I think it might be me.
Oh.
Maybe? Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby.
Oh, it was.
Oh, she said shop, so...
Yeah.
Oh, still here?
Hello?
Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too.
Well, let's hope he doesn't have a criminal affair. Because then... Whatever. Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd.
Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. I mean, yeah.
No shaving cream, honestly.
I know that obviously this came first, so like, it's like obviously if there was any inspiration, it'd be on the other side. But if you remove the examine, move, talk, present, etc., I'd tell you right now this is a boss in Amori. Like, like 100%. Like, all right, so let's speak.
There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime. A cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of a desert's harsh judgment. He's asleep.
Well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest? Okay.
There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime.
Oh,
a cold grave from...
Okay, I see. Okay, great. Right, so I guess it's show you something that you enjoy. Okay, what would you enjoy? Would you enjoy this knife, my friend?
Alright, compadre, count to 3.
Huh?
You gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on someone.
For fuck's sake.
That's what we do in Texas.
Remind me never to visit Texas. Alright, well I guess I'll show you this. Go on. Would you mind reading this for me?
What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon.
It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate?
Gumshoe. That old cow dog? He holding a birthday party or something?
Huh?
Look, Where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation.
I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here?
No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me.
Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Note to self, police investigations are like setting land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say I won't be needing this anymore. Okay, crumpled and discarded, sweet.
Thrown in the spittoon.
I guess we'll,
Right.
This thing that for some reason no one has touched. This looks like a cell phone.
Scientific analysis would suggest this belongs to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to.
What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Ancient. Right,
Yeah.
let's check it out. Hello, Moto.
Cell phones used to be so interesting. Now they're all black rectangles.
Indestructible.
Yeah, they used to have all these cool designs that'd always be unique. Now they're just the same. All smartphones look the same. You know what I mean?
Mm.
They're all black rectangles. This one's still on the redial screen.
Oh. Redial.
Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation.
I'm not 70, come on! I'm only like 7 years older than her!
Yeah. Phoenix Wright's a boomer!
Whatever, let's just check out this phone. Okay, so... Redial. Big blue button. Now let's see who's the owner of this phone. See who the owner of this phone called last.
Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first. He just pushes the button.
You said to push the button!
I didn't tell you.
Hey, that song. I know that.
Hey, what's going on over there?
I'm playing music. Nothing to... nothing to... Okay. Sorry.
I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Sky. What? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this.
Who did she call?
No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones.
Oh, that. Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone.
What? Your phone?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but, someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. No, she tried to call Phoenix? Did we, when we hit the redial button, that called us, right?
Ourselves?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right? Am I misinterpreting this?
Maybe I thought Phoenix is just saying that so he doesn't get in trouble.
Well, he heard the ringtone. The ringtone. I thought the ringtone was coming from the phone we picked up, but no, it was who she was calling or who that phone was calling.
Oh, really?
Which is us,
Okay.
I think.
I thought what Phoenix was trying to do was he didn't want to get in trouble with Marshall, so he's. Oh, that wasn't this phone. We're not tampering with the phone. This was just my phone. Don't worry.
I don't know.
Okay. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner.
Well, we're not there, so.
Yeah. But we're not on my planet, are we?
I'm excited to wrath at the Lone Star Patrolman. Last call made at 5:18. 3 minutes after. Okay, that's a big deal. Can we look at this again, please? Like.
Yeah.
There's no need to push this again. No, there is. I want to.
What's wrong? You look like you do. You look like I do during finals.
Never mind. It's nothing. You said yourself that there was like a record of every person that's ever been called on this. I would like to see that record. It would be very important. But oh well.